Hey guys, this is Drake, and I've been playing Arkham Knight non-stop recently, and I've come across quite a few Easter eggs in the game. So here's just a few that I found on my playthrough. Let's start in Founders Island, where we head on up to Rikers Heights, and right underneath the Luger Quest, this building, you'll find a very small shopping strip. In this shopping strip, you'll find a fashion building called Cadmus. Cadmus is a genetic research facility that specializes in metahuman research. And if you look inside the window, you can faintly see a test tube of some sorts. Or it's just a very fancy luminescent. In that same strip, you'll find a store that says Meister. Meister is a Batman villain from the Batman Brave and the Bold animated series, who has the power to hypnotize people by singing at a certain high frequency. And there are two posters in this strip. One says, "Run to Keystone City," and the other one across from it says, "Fly to Metropolis." This is obviously being a reference to Keystone City being the home of the Flash and Metropolis being the home of Superman. During radio chatter between thugs, you'll hear them talk about another criminal mastermind who loves leaving clues behind at the crime. The Clue Master. He's just like the Riddler, except he leaves behind clues, not riddles. A very practical villain, but not as interesting. Now, it's time to get on this computer and try to find Barbara's kidnapper. Just gotta keep looking, keep searching. Oh, hey Zaz, what's up? Back in Rikers Heights, there is a building called Queen Industries. Now, Queen Industries is owned by Oliver Queen, aka the Green Arrow. He's kind of like Batman, except bows and arrows, and he's not all that concerned about killing people. In Grand Avenue on Miyagami Island, if you come to the town square, you'll find a club called the Black Canary Club. Black Canary is actually a heroine from the Green Arrow comics, except she wears fishnets instead of leather, and she can scream really loud. And of course, the special guest at this club is the Royal Flush Gang. The Royal Flush Gang are a group of jewel thieves themed after the cards in a royal flush: Ace, King, Queen, Jack, and 10. And they have many different types of incarnations. Now let's head to the second floor of the Botanical Garden, where we find this bench that's in loving memory of Alec Holland, aka Swamp Thing, who is a magical creature that helps to protect and defend the world of plants, something that Ivy surely would respect. Now let's head on up to Wayne Tower. I'm pretty sure most of you have encountered this Easter egg. A phone message from Lex Luthor.
Mr. Wayne, Lex Luthor calling. Apologies for going via your direct line, but I grow tired of these games. LexCorp has made a very generous offer for Wayne Tech's Applied Sciences division, yet your persistent unavailability begins to look less like a busy schedule and more like deliberately antagonistic behavior. Come now, meet with me. I'm sure we can come to an agreement. A man of your refined taste doesn't need an Applied Sciences division after all. He needs another $1 billion.
And right after that is a message from his cousin, Kate Kane, aka Batwoman.
Bruce, it's Kate. You're coming to Maggie and I's engagement thing next week, aren't you? No one's seen you in months, Bruce. And you taught me the importance of keeping up appearances.
Now let's head back to Grand Avenue Square, where if the city wasn't currently under martial law, we could have catched a special flick at the Hyde movie theater. Solomon Grundy. In Chinatown, look for a store called Blaze Comics, where you can find a poster of Booster Gold in the window. Blaze Comics is an in-universe comic book publisher, and Booster Gold is also another DC hero who comes from the future. In Chinatown, head to where Barbara and Ivy were held captive, where you can easily find a Tanaga Dojo poster, with the instructor, Kairi Tanaga, who was a character from the Batman Beyond animated series. Kairi was also a student under the same teacher as Bruce, who, according to this universe, is this guy.
You should have stayed at home with your baseball and hot dogs, foreigner.
In the police building, if you head to where Officer Owens is, you can find a shift list. And on that list are names of various police members who aren't in this game for some reason, such as Renee Montoya, aka The Question, and Bullock, aka Harvey Bullock, Gordon's partner and best friend. And lastly, John Jones, as in Martian Manhunter John Jones, because he's posing as an officer for some reason. Now head to the clock tower and head into the secret base. In one of the bookshelves is an African mask. This mask is actually Barbara's Oracle icon. She even has it on her computer. We just need that password though. Again, head to Miagami Island where you will find Faris Mall, which is apparently an offshoot from Faris Airline, which is owned by Carol Faris, who is Star Sapphire, aka Green Lantern's girlfriend. And now I close out with not an Easter egg, but a glitch. You can only activate this glitch after you've completed the Deacon Blackfire's side mission where you rescue Jack Ryder. Notice that Jack Ryder isn't actually here after the main story missions are over. Think that means something? It probably does, but it's overshadowed by this phenomenon. Head back to the statue where Blackfire was going to sacrifice Ryder, and you can plainly see that they're still going at it. And you can't really interact with them beyond looking at them with your detective vision and confirming, yeah, it's Deacon Blackfire and Jack Ryder. So I guess it's best they just not be disturbed. So why don't you grapple out of there as fast as possible to the next island. And notice that some textures aren't actually loading in. And yep, you can't land on anything. Can't grapple on anything. I think you're about to, yep, you're going through the world. Well, might as well plunge headfirst into darkness.